Week 11. Going up against the Ravens after a big win against the Bengals to put us at number 1 in our division. But we'll see how long that can last for. Maybe we hold it for the rest of the season. Maybe we don't. Colin Kaepernick. I want to go scramble. And you know what? Let's try throw it deep. I do want to look at the injuries going for both teams into this game. Oh, nice. I am very speed. Nice. I am very surprised Keegan O'Neal is actually still on the team. But, you know, I think we just wanted to make our pick worth it. But, I don't know. I don't see much happening there. I don't see a future for him. We have a lot of injuries. Golly. Okafor, Buddy Johnson, Emmanuel Mosley, Bobby Brown, Broderick Stanley. My God. We get most of them back next week, and they still have Gus Edwards out. So we have not seen Gus Edwards at all this year. But we're going to go into the game here. I thought about picking up a tight end, but we're going to decide not to. But we're going to see how we face off our second meeting against these guys. We'll see how this goes. Jacksonville 7-2. Wow.
Now it's Parker. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
I still can't believe Colin Kaepernick wears number 8. That is so, that's a slap in the face if you're Lamar Jackson, for sure. We're going to get him. There you go, guys.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. First carry
and good carry here. Oh, but the penalty mark is down.
Down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, Kaepernick.
Kaepernick over the middle. It's going to be caught for a 9-yard gain, but other than that, still got 15 yards to go in this third down.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Looking left side, and he's got a man.
And wow, they end up picking it up.
Third and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about.
So first down, play action here on first.
And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a
Kaepernick cross body. Oh, it's not going to be on target though.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here,
those are some pretty key inactives.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to
screen. I feel like every team runs the screen good except us. That's going to be fourth down. I don't think he got it. No, he didn't.
5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to fourth down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got fourth and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now.
Well, fullback run on fourth. They're going to pick it up. They're going to get more than they need, actually.
I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
Now, oh, TJ Watt's going to get bullied. And Dobbins was off to the races there.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through
Man, TJ Watt getting just stiff armed.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first
and Colin Kaepernick on the QB keeper is going to get met almost right away by Levi Wallace.
Here's Kaepernick to throw.
And this is going to be caught there. It's going to bring up third down.
It's been a pretty long opening drive.
Andrews is going to be the target there. He's got his second grab of the game. My cat is playing with my window for some reason. And we're going to get a sack here.
Back at the 26-yard line.
Givens is working for a contract here.
This a 43-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. Well, they didn't get in the end zone, but pretty good balance there on the opening drive between the run and the pass.
Yeah, I think that was probably what they wanted to get accomplished right out of the gate. Throw the ball with success, run it, of course, to set the tone. So who saw the offensive coordinator's play sheet? Probably wrote himself a little note. Exactly what we wanted to do. Probed it early and got it done.
So, first down, Lamar Jackson. Hand this one off. That's going to go to Harris. Picks up about 4.
Second down coming up. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running.
Another draw here.
He understands how to
going to go for about 3. They're going to say 2.
For a couple up past the 30.
Still 3rd and 4.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Definitely don't want to see an early 3 and out, and we're not going to. Gentry is going to pick up 16 for the first catch of the game. Jackson back to throw. He's got pressure. It's going to be caught and Claypool going to make a defender miss after the catch, and he picks up 14.
At the 38. They go play action with Jackson.
Play action. Over the middle, that's not on target.
After the incomplete pass,
Looks like that was a hospital pass waiting to happen there.
Jackson.
And that's going to be Claypool on the hook there.
Taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26. Now a first down carry for Harris.
And Harris is going to break a tackle, but it's actually going to lose way more yards than he would have if he would have just went down on the initial tackler. But a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15. They're going to go right back to Harris.
And once again, they stop him behind
nothing.
The line. Great job by this Ravens defense. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Jackson.
And that's going to be caught. There is a flag. That was right before he threw the ball. They're going to call holding, though. But it's going to be a 4th down no matter what, so I'm curious what they do here.
And this 3rd down looking very
they are going to push us back. They want us further back out of range here.
Now it's Jackson.
And, crossbody. And that's going to just be pumped out of his hands, and they're going to be punting. So great decision on pushing them back here, as this one's going to be out at the 19-yard line.
Just inside the 20, yes it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Throwing on first down is
Kaepernick.
He's going deep for
There's this one deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Going to be knocked loose at the last second there.
On second down, a run with
And Dobbins is going to get swallowed up. He's just going to run into a box here.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Kaepernick, 3rd and 9. Sideline, that's wide open. Not a defender within about 10 yards. Wow, defense.
They fake the give. Now
play action. Kaepernick's got time, throws it underneath. He's going to be hit right away. He's actually going to lose a yard, as TJ Watt's going to be the man to get to him.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
And a screen pass. We're going to get to it almost right away. 2-yard gain there on the screen, J.K. Dobbins. So a 3rd and 10. And most likely a Colin Kaepernick passing down here. He's going to deep this one out. And he's got to step on him, but no! We come back at the last second to pick that one off.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted,
wow.
But it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big
and again, no Emmanuel Mosley.
Really, this kind of works like a punt.
Keep that in mind in this game. We did get beat pretty good there, but the throw just slightly underneath, and we ended up catching it right back at Justin Lane. He's got 2 interceptions now on the year. And I don't think Freiermuth looked back even once to see if that one was coming his way.
Throwing is Jackson.
And that's going to be incomplete punting scenario here. And Pittsburgh yet to find themselves on the board.
Talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over game plan, overthink things.
And a huge punt. Lane is going to make a tackle here now on special teams. And he's going to stay out here on defense.
Set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now.
As him and Wallace are kind of bouncing back towards corner and slot. Evan Bush is going to make the tackle there.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And that's going to be caught there. And a first down. That's Devin Duvernay. George Fant, the former Pittsburgh Steeler last season, got traded to the Ravens. Or let go to the Ravens, I should say. Ow, and we're going to swallow him up. That is Minkah Fitzpatrick on the tackle.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one.
Second down, quick out here, and a first down and more.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20.
Andrews.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Had a convoy there in front of him.
Here's another 1st and 10.
But slightly slown up by it, and this time Miles Jack is going to find Dobbins as he tries to stay behind his lineman, but could not find a direction where he wanted to go. Dobbins gets another handoff here. So 3rd and 4 after the Dobbins carry. And shotgun. Kaepernick sideline. It's going to be caught. Depending on the spot of the football, they're going to say it's a yard short. And the Ravens are going to go for it here. And Dobbins is going to pick up. Oh, but there is a penalty marker. They would have had him in the backfield if they made the first initial tackle. But a penalty marker comes down. And that is going to be a holding. So we're most likely going to see Justin Tucker come out to put this to a 6-0 ball game.
But it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And last time these two teams versed, Tucker did miss a long field goal that went off the crossbar, or the upright, and out.
They need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So Pittsburgh's going to come out and start this drive on the 24-yard line, and Jackson see what he can do on this drive as he hands this off to Harris, and it goes absolutely nowhere. This is the most I've seen Harris struggle for a while now. He's only at 2 yards on 5 carries, and they're going to give a screen to him. This finally works. It's not going to pick up the first down, but it is going to get quite a few here, as it's 3rd and 2 now. And, oh, did they catch some free play? And they have no penalty markers on the field. And it did look like the Ravens jumped there.
But it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So 4th and 2. No flag on the play. I think Ravens got away with that one there. Oh, great punt on the 3-yard line. Oh, they're going to say the 4. Referees in these last 2 plays there. What? That for sure looked like that was on the 3-yard line. And then the more than clear, I think everybody saw the offside. I'm not sure why it was not called with the amount of officials on the field.
We've seen success occur.
Play action. Now Kaepernick. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
But either way, Baltimore comes out. Kaepernick picks up the first down. And we are approaching the 2-minute warning here, as Dobbins is going to get a carry, going to break a tackle, trip over his own lineman after. And we hit the 2-minute warning. So 6-0. Pittsburgh yet to find the uprights or the end zone. Empty set, Kaepernick. Oh, he's going to get sacked. That's Watcher, leading sacker this season in the NFL. And he's looking to have a back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year moment. And a carry by Dobbins, going to hold on to the ball. We should see a Pittsburgh timeout. We do. So 4th down as Baltimore's punting inside their end zone, and this could be the best opportunity for Pittsburgh to put up any sort of points as they get it to just shy of midfield.
37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down.
Jackson, throwing this one deep already, and picked off after the deflection.
Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to.
Kaepernick's going to try here.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not
runs, throws it out of the play of field here. So it's 2nd and 10. Kaepernick just standing in the end zone. Watch here.
Kaepernick will try again on 2nd down.
It's going to go to Dobbins. Clear up some more space here for 3rd down. So 3rd and 6. Kaepernick now has a little bit more breathing room. Doesn't have to let the ball go right away now. Screen pass, it's going to be incomplete. So, that's a free timeout for Pittsburgh. And they get the ball right back, and hopefully this time they can hold it for more than one play.
It's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah.
And again, they're going to receive it. Oh, this time at the 48, they say.
Back in the other direction. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Jackson goes underneath to Harris. Harris picks up quite a few here. Clock is running though, 12 seconds, 11. They're calling timeout instead of running one more play there before calling timeout. Wow. Wow. That is okay, whatever. 3 points. Boswell knocked us through. Let's get into halftime. First points of the game for Pittsburgh.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach.
And if you are going to call timeout there, why not just wait till 4 seconds? Like, what? What gets a little frustrating at times when plays like that happen, but Kaepernick's just going to need this one. We're going to get into halftime here. So halftime, Pittsburgh does receive the ball here as they're down by 3. It's basically a baseball game now. 6-3. And Pittsburgh is going to start the drive off on their own 25. So Jackson and Harris come out here. Jackson drops back. He's going to get sacked on the very first play of the second half, and that is not how you want it to start this quarter, as there has been quite a bit of struggles on offense, and a draw play on 2nd and 16.
They stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Jackson now.
Looking deep, and we're going to get the first down. Just got it, Freiermuth. Wow. Chuck Clark on the tackle. Harris now on the carry. He's going to break a tackle. Oh, had one more defender to beat. And that is his biggest carry of the game.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They run with Harris.
And just no running room at all.
Just a yard there. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh.
And we're going to get sacked again. No blocking today. Why? Mills is getting in there twice this drive. Untouched, so another 3rd and 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, and that's... Oh boy, that is intercepted.
Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on
Patrick Queen on the interception. So Kaepernick in this offense starting great field position on the QB keeper. And Kaepernick's going to bulldoze his way for a first down here.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Throw right side here, taking
and that's going to be caught on the outside there. Miles Jack on the tackle. So 2nd and 4. Watch another read option. No, it's just going to be a carry here for Dobbins. Not going to get much there as he gets maybe a yard. So 3rd and 3 now. Pittsburgh defense looking to keep this to a one-possession game. Play action. Fullback wide open. He is going to dip it to him. He does pick up the first down.
He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down.
New set of downs. And that is going to be intercepted. And that is the turning point we need. Joseph on the INT there in the red zone. And maybe this gives Pittsburgh some life. Handoff. Harris with a nice cut there.
You want extra speed on the field? Guys who have ball skills and understand what the pass
6-yard carry.
and gives them a chance to react.
They do like to run it out of shotgun, and they just show us there on the draw play. Doesn't get anything. So a 3rd and 3. Please do not waste possession here.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Downfield, it's going to be... Is that caught? Incomplete.
To the ground, and 4th down now coming up. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
So the Carl Joseph interception just negates points for Baltimore and doesn't do anything for Pittsburgh's offense, as Baltimore comes out here after the punt on their own 32. Watch a read option. They're going to actually hand this one off. Dobbins breaking his way to the 39 as he picks up 7.
We got shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's really
And another option here. They're going to hand it off, though.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Another option here. Dobbins just keeps marching along here. 5-yard gain this time.
In Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Another option here, and again, you would think that they would learn.
Not quite to the 35. 73 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick.
Kaepernick looks to throw here, wide open receiver. This is Brown.
Reaching the 10-yard line.
How do you allow a number 1 receiver to get that open? Most likely a handoff here. Yep. Pittsburgh doesn't look to be ready for it. I'm not sure why. He's carried the load this drive. And we probably watch for a fullback or running back dive here. And they do get him this time. And out of this formation, they do like to run an option, so watch for Colin Kaepernick here. Oh, but they're not even going to run a play. So we're going to hit the 4th quarter as it is a 6-3 ball game. 3rd down. Handoff. And Dobbins gets in, and that makes it a 2-possession game instead of holding them to 3.
Dobbins with touchdown number 12 of the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And the injuries for Pittsburgh are showing in this game.
The field in 8 plays, and it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail.
Another run. We run it way too much out of shotgun.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 20.
Like, just run under center, I form, pound that football. Like, we have a strong running back. Oh, Lord, this is going to be a pick 6. We're going to simulate a little bit more of this game. I'm done watching this one, I think. Hey, good job. 7-yard touchdown, Deontay Johnson. Make the game look a little bit more respectable, am I right?
final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses.
I don't know. Colin Kaepernick's hair is in the way of Chase Claypool's yards. 85 I saw last second.
Operation in this one, didn't they? Because
I am disappointed with our team that game. Bobby Brown gets the star. And we are looking sloppy lately. No, the players we're trying to re-sign are not ready. And we do fall to now second in our division. So we like to have a good running game, and we've had a good running game this season, but that last game just showed a different Pittsburgh team. I don't even know how this guy gets an upgrade from that last game. But that's good to see. We're going to set this man as captain, though. Good job, Najee. I'm thinking of going run stopper. But power rush seems great, too. Hit power. Oh, I love to see. What is your hit power now at? 86. Returning from injury, Buddy, Emmanuel, Bobby, and wait, Bobby didn't even play. How did he get a? I don't even wonder. So if playoffs started today, we would be the 5th seed. Looks like almost our whole division's making it, except the Ravens, who we just lost to. And then, our whole division has 7 wins. So I think we're skipping week 13, 14, and 15. Or jumping to week 16 against the Bengals. Deontay Pittman, deep threat. Kyle Trask, field general. Everybody else can kind of be simmed here. Okay, so we are going to sim this game. A big loss. We get a weekly award, though. Lamar Jackson, 5 passing touchdowns. And we still lost. That's amazing. Okay, this should be a win here against San Francisco. Because a loss here would definitely not be very good for our playoff chances. Okay, 4 is back. Okay, so sim this game. They're 4-8 guys. They are just trying to hurt our playoffs, so we did win. What's the playoff picture looking like? So we did drop to the 7th. Browns now hit the 5th. And Bengals hit number 1. I like to see that. Quincy Howard. I think I'm going to go Biz. You know what? Deep threat. Okay, so we're going to simulate this game. Go to the Bengals game. A win there 14-6. Wasn't a very, so we should be the 5th seed now. Or the 6th seed. Guess the Raiders really dropped some games. I'm pretty sure they only had one loss on the year. Eagles apparently are 12-2. Jags, Chargers are starting to have a good year. Oh, I just traded for the Vikings, so I mean, I need those guys to do worse. And Cardinals have one win. That is awful. I wish I would have traded him there, but the cap room they did not have. We're going to switch it to short pass. We're going to go to throw it short. I like it. Hey, Donovan Walker, this is an exciting moment. He's going to hit a official 70 overall. We're going to go physical for Chase. We have the talent. We just need to finish the year off strong here. Oh, we got another weekly award. Miles Jack. Good to see. Are we still leading in rushing at all? Yeah, we got knocked out. TJ Watt also got beat in sacks. So 3 more games left. We're most likely going to be watching all of them. And I think we get into this Bengals game. And we're wearing the greatest uniforms of all time.
Back in week 10.
I'm going to let my throat relax a little bit more in this one. I might come at halftime, but we're going to just take it easy here. As we're actually going to do a little mix-up in our depth chart. We're going to go boop, boop. And, oh, no. Oh, yeah, there you are. I don't know why that switched. All right, I'll see you guys maybe at halftime there.
We're underway here in week 16. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And his first look is incomplete. 2nd and 10. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Burrow will throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And remember, this is the number
I love having Emmanuel Mosley back, by the way. Wow. This is the reason we traded for him. And look what he does here. Oh, that ball just got like a little deflected first there. It didn't look like he caught it clean.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Anyway, sorry. I just got really excited for Emmanuel Mosley.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Hines. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. As of this moment, as pretty much everyone knows, they sit alone in that top spot. But nothing is guaranteed. They haven't even clinched the playoffs. So a good start, but a long way to go.
And you know, a blunt veteran inside their locker room has stood up at one point or another and said, you know all this means nothing so far. We've got to cover this, get it done. What do we want to be? It's like winning a title in August, right, in preseason. Doesn't count. Let's go ahead and get this thing done.
The numbers for Mixon last week, very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jackson. Here's Freiermuth again. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. On the return is Hines. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Burrow on 3rd down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Boyd. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 19 carries, 85 yards. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well. Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
think. What do you mean by that, Burt?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. After one, a 14-3 ball game. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big close.
And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And got his man complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And this is more of the same right here. These guys have definitely been the aggressors here in the first half. They pushed the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
On first down, Harris. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Throwing on second and 8, Jackson. Right side, Claypool's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mild.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because his defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are.
And that ball going to be intercepted yet again.
Oh my God, what a pick.
And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Well, Lamar Jackson, for all the talents of escaping pressure that he possesses, he was helpless to do much of anything there. He had no chance. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really
and Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Alex Highsmith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 2nd down now, Mixon showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. The Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. Now it's 2nd and 9. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this one to Boyd. From the 39, Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Boswell's kick is good, and their lead will swell up to 28. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And now here's another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmunds, picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Quick completion here to Johnson. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. Now the Steelers
my throat's feeling a little better. I had a little bit of oh, just kidding.
Stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Some tea. But this game is going crazy. Our defense is phenomenal. Oh my God! But Lamar Jackson is just shooting us. And oh, what happened? We were going to tackle him. We were literally about to tackle him too. Our guy just like stopped.
For the extra point. And he puts this one through.
That's frustrating. Lamar Jackson though is.
A heck of a play there defensively.
I don't know, man.
Interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum.
We're still throwing?
So I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker
You're a
room.
freak.
And they'll get this well.
You're a freak. You're a freak, Chase Claypool. I thought we didn't call timeout. I thought we were just letting the half end. I was about to lose my absolute balls.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away.
And, oh, that feels good. One play is all it took. Chase Claypool, man. My God. O'Neal. Why was O'Neal?
So we've reached halftime here.
My goodness.
Broadcaster cliches, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start the drive with Harris. And nothing much material.
Yeah, 2-yard run.
First down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
31-25, bottom of your screen. Falcons is a big win for them. And we love to see that because we got a draft pick for, I don't know, why does it say field goal up top? Okafor cannot stay healthy. But yeah, we need the Vikings to keep losing this season because we have their draft pick. So we're going to be watching them quite a bit.
Now it's Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Steelers send out their punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Mixon hit.
Oh, big hits. We're going to recover and we're going to... Okay, they say he's down now. I guess Mixon touched him. But our defense lights out. Lights out.
They run the counter. It's Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than
only 7 rushes for Harris. We need to run the ball more. Jackson is turning the ball over. Oh, huge run.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Of course, the biggest run of the game. There's a penalty.
Now they face a second.
Usually how it goes.
Following the holding penalty. Jackson from the shotgun.
Jackson runs right into Trey.
Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that
so
is
3rd and a million.
Now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and
long, blitz.
Oh,
it's going to get batted down.
Away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Steelers send out their
we got that off. We could have, I don't even know. They probably only had 3 back deep, so.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the
8-man blitz.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles.
Yeah, good slant there.
Good word. I like it though, because you're exactly right.
It's going to be Higgins.
They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic? Yeah, I like that.
And
symptomatic of the success of
good angle there. That looked troublesome for a second.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running
Another handoff, another good carry.
That first down run as he gets his forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially. So
I'm down for them to run the ball. I like some clock to be just chewed.
Shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And well, maybe not as successful as I want them to be on the ground, but I mean,
how many times do we say in this game is speed kills?
They're full momentum. It's 34-10. How are they full momentum?
You got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close.
Take them out of momentum.
That's
Pick.
some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Fitzpatrick was going for a hit, and he's got 5 picks. How are they full momentum? They haven't done anything.
To throw once more on
picked off. Oh, I couldn't be 6. Burrow is playing awful.
Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd
Mixon.
down. He's going to
now they're going deep.
Back of the end zone. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it.
Really?
Touchdown, Cincinnati. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed.
No, that's a touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Popular down near the goal line, quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was, and one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive.
All right, well, we just gotta kind of keep our pace going and keep scoring, because they're starting to come back.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Throwing the out route and complete.
Good job. Good find there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Nice, found him again.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back.
If you need to abuse one guy, sure, I'm okay with that. Play action. And that's going to be a nice catch. Speaking of an abuse one guy, I mean, that's 3 in a row for him.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways.
I'm going to guess Deontay is at the bottom of your screen. He is. Quincy Howard's lining up right in front of him.
It's Jackson.
And that's going to be, that was a weird looking throw, first of all, but it's going to just go out of bounds. Back foot.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And they're back to full momentum.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Out of bounds.
And that is incomplete. And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has,
man, we need to play way better.
Hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third.
Oh, great punt.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That man deserves a big contract.
About to get going. And this has not been their best.
When his contract's up, I think we're going to show him we do appreciate him and give him a nice, maybe 3-4 year contract, and maybe even pay him a little extra.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And of course, he got some good news this week. He was
give him that extra signing bonus
from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you,
and
keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So a score here definitely puts a lot of pressure on Pittsburgh. So hopefully our defense continues to hold up and commit turnovers, because that's the reason we have 34.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Chase at the bottom of your screen. He's doing the flat. They're going to throw a curl. It's not going to connect to Mixon. It's going to go right into his chest and bounce right off onto the carpet. Whoops. Forgot how to speak for about a second. This one's going to go deep. And that's... No way! Where's the challenge? Thank you, Pittsburgh. It did not stand, so 4th down. My goodness, these deep passes.
So Mike Tomlin correct in his assessment to throw the flag there. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
I was about to say, how are they full momentum still?
Offense here about ready for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell.
Harris is really struggling. My goodness. Don't snap it. Don't snap it.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So, 1 more quarter left. We got a multiple score lead. Hand off to Harris. He's going to go nowhere besides the backfield.
Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8.
There's been nothing on the ground. And we're going to go right back to it anyways, even though that it's 3rd and 8.
Clearly short of the first by a few yards.
But,
The Steelers send out their punter now.
4th down, that's all I'm going to say.
And he deserves a bronze leg
4th
as he
down
gets
now.
this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. 35 yards that time on the punt. The Bengals drive about
So
to get
defense, got to come up big here.
Four-game win streak very much
You guys are the reason we're winning this game. You guys literally alone.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to
Outside pass. Oh, he's going to take a head chase. Wow.
Upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
So 3rd and 6.
Now it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete.
Why?
And he is going to have the Bengals first down. As
So why, like, even if you're a deep zone there,
so here's a 1st and 10
like,
at
look
the 38.
underneath first 2, right?
Now Burrow.
Like, of course you don't want
It's
to
complete to Disley. The
overcommit
tight end.
underneath, and then a post route happens into your zone, and then you're screwed. But, I mean, just be aware on the field.
To the air again, Burrow.
Burrow has, like, a year, and he finds a receiver way
And
downfield.
they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers.
41-5 at the bottom of your screen. What a score. So that gives me motivation just looking at the bottom there. Should give me momentum. Where's my bar filling up? Love seeing the Vikings lose, especially with the newly acquired trade that we've done.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
The out route is open. Oh, Jax was there, I guess.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming
Bengals,
from,
they're knocking on the
tight ends
door
know
here.
They become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Good
And
hit.
not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 17, Burrow.
Why is he wide open? There was one guy in that area.
Coming up as the tackle
One guy only. Literally, where is our defense? Why are we just covering
this
grass?
football game. The carry here for the big tight end. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Will Disley, his 3rd
We
touchdown
suddenly just
now
stopped
on the
playing
year.
football.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make
Actually,
this
a little
now
surprised they didn't go for 2.
11-point deficit.
I guess you don't want to go for 2 yet.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for them right now, not a done deal. They are holding down one of the final 3 wild card spots. with 2
And
weeks
a
to go.
huge run.
There are others, Charles.
There you go. Give us some momentum back.
And I have to keep writing it down for myself. Remember, it's 7 teams in each conference now making the playoffs. So that brings more important games to the end of the season. So in theory, more teams alive.
Nice throw. That's Howard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So
73 yards
some
today.
life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first
Yeah, I'm
down
happy with
carry
that.
for Harris. It's Logan Wilson there. to
Hey,
bring
keep
it
that
down.
clock running.
The run got 4.
Keep
Now
the
they
clock
deal with a
running.
2nd and 6.
You know, even if our offense isn't playing too good today, I mean, we can just give them no time to do anything. And oof, God, he took a hit in that ball.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Glad it didn't come out
2 minutes left
between
to
the
play in this
whistles.
football game here on EA Sports.
I'm very glad it
So
came
the
after
Steelers
the
with
whistle.
football as we get you reset.
Why is there a big
Third
R2
down
on the
as they look
screen?
For one more first down to help salt this one away.
Ugh,
They're gonna
it's a
mark
yard
it down
short.
short maybe by about a yard, if that. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Field goal,
We'll get a
I
timeout
mean,
used defensively with 1:56 to go.
we do have Boswell.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
Oof.
But still, everything
This
helps when you're
is
trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not
the
critical in terms of the
sloppiest
scoreboard
game I've
and the
seen
team,
us
but
now
the guy with
win,
the
I'm going to say.
He knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now the
A
Bengals
minute
urging
38,
everybody to get
they
back to the line of scrimmage.
are moving, especially with this big play. Already on our 30. About a minute, a little over a minute, minute 15. Another easy completion there. They're going to about a minute now.
Down toward a minute to go in this football game. Throwing, Burrow.
It's caught. There is a flag.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Thank you. Kill some momentum.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Defense gets a little breather. Jimmy Garoppolo's Seattle Seahawks. And that's going to be caught, and he gets out of bounds.
Able to get it down to the 25 there.
51 seconds. It still is a 2-possession ball game, but things happen. And they still have 3 timeouts. Oh, man. 4th down, 4th and 5.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect.
Oh, man, I thought he was going to...
That was good.
It's good.
So a good kick there to polish.
Did that go through?
3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick.
Oh, it did. It looked like it hit off the post for some reason. Well, this is to decide the game, basically. Oh, this goes way back there. Oh, man.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Elsewhere across the league, 4th quarter action in Los Angeles.
That should kill their momentum fully.
That one, the Rams. Cooper Kupp, he had a touchdown reception.
So we're going to see them kill maybe 2 timeouts here if they decide to use them. They do. And if Pittsburgh was smart here, oh, they're just going straight to the knee. So this one is over. Pittsburgh can officially just knee out the clock. Why still call timeout? We're going to just milk it all the way to 0 anyways. Like, man. So the final kneel down right here to end the ball game. And that is it. So Pittsburgh... What are you doing?
About doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
Pittsburgh just comes away with the victory here. As we dominated in the first half. And then the second half happened and we went so far downhill. I'll get everybody to kind of be, yeah. I'm going to put them in the exact same thing. Says thing, what is this new injury? Please don't tell me it's Okafor. It is Okafor, 4 weeks. Oh, he will be done for the wild card if we make it to that. $58 yards for Harris. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Harris. He started to just go downhill. Oh, yeah, Miles Jack got it. Big win, though. I'm happy with it either way. That is a huge, huge, huge win. We get the Bengals, the best of them, as they're number 1 now. So maybe we pushed them. Did we push them out of the number 1 spot? No, they're still number 1. But we go to number 5. And Raiders, where are you? Oh, you're number 2. Raiders, nice jump there. Another weekly award as well, and that is going to be Devin Bush. He had 12 tackles, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles. Man, what a game. So next time we're going to have these guys, and this is actually a huge game. They're 9-6, we're 10-5. A win would tie them with us. And then week 18 would be the big deciding factor here. Because Browns right now, they're not in the playoffs. If it started today, they're not in. And that is scary to think about because you know how quick that can change? I think we beat them. Yes, we did. 34-10. So we did beat the Browns once this season. So a win here basically gives us playoffs. I just want to see in the AFC here. Oh my god, a lot of 10 wins here. What is this? What is the NFC up to? Yeah, this is a big game. Big game. Oh, the reason they're not in it is because the Bills are the leading conference. Wow. So because of how shitty their division is, the Bills are ahead of the Browns. Even though they only have 8 wins, they will be leading their division. So that is the reason that they are not in. Wow. That is so terrifying to think about, because if the Browns pass us now, that could cause us to miss playoffs. Yeah, let's not miss playoffs, though. 507? Yeah, you definitely have the most. 444. Bengals would be second most. Steelers would be third. Points against. We have the best defense. Patriots have the worst. And Broncos. 5-10. Wow, they had only 1 win on the year. Just gotta back out, go back in here. Kind of want to just see the... So, Vikings, there you are, 5-10. I just want to confirm to see the league transactions here. Traded. Cameron Hayward, yes, there it is. To the Panthers. No, to the Vikings. I was so confused there. I was like, to the Panthers. I don't remember trading with the Panthers. So, that's hopefully going to be a nice pick. And that's next year's as well. So if they don't have a very good season, which they're probably not going to get a good draft pick this year. Well, it'll be a later draft pick. So, I mean, I think we might get just 2 really good season draft picks. And that's huge. Cameron Hayward. Texans. A 7th and 2 fourths for Yetur Gross-Matos. Huh. That was back at week 3. It's really been the only 2 trades this year. Nick Chubb and... What team is Kareem Hunt on now? I was like, I had a huge, like, what moment? Kareem Hunt is an Eagle. That's why they're doing so good. By the way, Josh Wagner, the 1-year vet, third. He is going to be a star in this league. Lamar Jackson's got 37. But now he's got 16 interceptions, which he was number 1 at one point for least amount of interceptions. How's Burrow now with that last game? Oh, you give him 5. Wow, he was having a fantastic year for picks. Brady, Mahomes. Brady is still playing. Mahomes, Wagner, Winston. Anybody else that's kind of surprising? Sam Darnold is really up there. Any weird starters that we know about? Lewis. Tyler Huntley is actually starting. Okay. We know about Jimmy G. We know about Teddy because we got Tua. Lorenzo Jenkins for the Colts. Okay, he's having a pretty decent year for a rook. Cody Russell. He has actually, for what he's been playing, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. Put him in instead of Kaepernick. J.C. Gregory. Well, Kaepernick's not. Actually, Kaepernick is not doing very good at all. I would totally put this rookie in for the remainder of the year because I think they are last. I think they're out of the playoffs, actually. They're not out, but I mean they're basically done. They still have the Bills automatically get their, not automatically, but their record is 8-7. We're not paying attention to them. It's now just a fight between us three, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens. This is the biggest game. Right here. A win here gives us playoffs. A loss comes down to week 18. I hate it.